What's going on with y'all, man? Look, Shea, Rhim, and we back with a video, another video. It's been like a year. It feels good to be back, man. A lot of growth, a lot of evolution. You know what I mean? I'm glad to actually even be in a place to even be able to do this video. As you can see from the title, what we're gonna focus on here is how minimalism changed my life and gave me like new perspective. So hopefully y'all enjoy this new setup, this new format. I kind of really want to get away from what I was doing before and what a lot of that felt like, and I get into all of that stuff. But basically how I'm going to kind of format videos from now on is just this more kind of like podcast, more podcasty, conversational style. So, before I was focused a lot more on like the visuals, trying to be theatrical, cinematic, and what I was doing. So I'm kind of trying to go away from that and, just really focus on the content at hand. Like I want people to be able to just kind of cut this on, even if you're at work or maybe you multitasking, because that's another thing. People multitask a lot. So you should be able to just cut this on, and let it play in the background and still get across the content in the video. So hopefully y'all enjoy this style. I'm sorry for anybody that has clicked on this video expecting for it to jump straight into, minimalism and stuff. This is my first video on this channel in like over a year. So I'm trying to, my OG subs, I'm trying to get them a little bit of like, we got a little bit of catching up to do. So all of this is housekeeping stuff right now. So I'm going to put up on the screen at whatever point I actually get into the content of this video. But just to keep going with housekeeping stuff, I decided, because I feel like this channel could never be, an art channel. It's like I can never really get that art and culture side across in this way. So I went ahead and said, whatever, I'm just make a second channel, put all that stuff in there. And that'll be more kind of like a little bit more visual, where you can kind of watch me draw, a lot of draw with me. I do R&B mixes, so I'm gonna have like my mixes I'm gonna put there for all my R&B heads. And yeah, so that channel will be, a little bit more creative on the creative side. But this one, I'm really just trying to focus in on, it's still gonna be sneakers, it's still gonna be fashion, style, streetwear, all that. Like it's still gonna be, sneakers, clothes, shoes, and stuff. But it's just gonna be from a different perspective. Somebody who kind of like I came up from, and I won't even get into that. I'll get into all that in a later video. But real quick before we start this discussion, I would just like some questions. So I'm gonna try to each video, and I don't know how often I'm gonna be able to do these. If I go one a week, one every 2 weeks, something like that. But throw some questions down there for me, that you may have while listening to this, and let me know like, I wonder what bro think about this, or dang, I want to know bro opinion on this. You know what I mean? Just let me know in the comments so I can like bring it up in the next video and try to address it. No question is a stupid question, period. Your question may be something that somebody else thinking, but they just don't got the courage to type it out because they don't want people to see it and reply to them and all that. You know what I mean? YouTube comment section can be real toxic. So, 2020, we not on them toxic waves. We on good vibes. You feel me? All 2020, we investing in ourselves. You feel me? And before I get into this discussion about how minimalism changed my life, the new motto on this channel is wear what you want and buy what you want. And the more explicit version of that is wear what the fuck you want and buy what the fuck you want. You feel me? Period. That's it, man. Like, that's it, bro. So, let's go ahead and get into this, man. Get into this minimalism, man. So look, man, this is crazy. So I'm looking at my screen, and I got just some bullet points on here, just stuff that, just to make sure I covered in the video. But man, I'll start out with the most easily digestible tidbit out of how minimalism changed my life and my perspective is money, period. I feel like a lot of sneakerheads, I feel like a lot of sneakerheads live on the 80-20 rule. A lot of people know what the 80-20 rule is, but, I could explain that later. But a lot of us lived on the 80-20 rule, which basically meant 80% of your disposable income went towards like clothes and shoes. And then that other 20 was, everything else. That's honestly poisonous, bro. Cause now coming out on the other end of that is, I value experiences now way more than I value material things. So now I'm trying to, and I'm still in the process of it too, though. I'm nowhere near perfect. I'm nowhere near the end of this journey. I'm just in a good point in the journey where I feel like I can share now and I can start to give back so people can learn from me and from my journey. But, I'm trying to get to now where I flip the switch and I say, all right, like 80% of my disposable income, instead of going clothes and shoes, now I'm going experiences. You know what I mean? And then that 20 is like, okay, yeah, hey, the new colorway of them Yeezys is hitting, cuz like I need them, and then I'm gonna grab them. You know what I mean? Or hey, I can't live without them that they hitting different. I need them in the rotation. You know what I mean? So, and I got videos coming later on, man. I'm gonna go through and show you what my minimalist sneaker collection is now. And I think I landed on a magic number, man. I think 7. I think 7 is my magic number. So I went from, at my highest point, I had 100 pair of sneakers. And then, I got it down to 55 or so. So I went from anywhere from between 50 and 100 pair of sneakers down to 7. And it feels, I ain't never felt better. You know what I mean? So, but I'm going to go into all of that in other videos, I'll go into all of that. So that's the first thing, man. That's the first, like the biggest thing is just money. I view money different. I look at it as like a value proposition. You know what I mean? Like how this $200 I'm about to spend, what does that really get me? And how else could I spend that $200 to get more value out of what I'm spending? So you got to look at a pair of Jordans now, man. The Jordans is 200 plus, 220. And it's like, bro, why would I spend 220 on a pair of Jordans that's going to start squeaking after 3 wears? You know what I mean? When I could take that 220 and mess around and give me like a round trip flight to Chicago. And you got to start looking at it like that. You got to start looking at, okay, what's the value proposition? What am I really getting in return for buying these shoes, bro? Like for real. So then I guess moving into my next thing, and this is kind of like less digestible. I don't think it's something you can just like take it and get it when I first say it, but I'm gonna try to explain it. And I'm freestyling everything, though. Like I'm legit just looking at a bullet point. I'm like, all right, like I'm just expanding on the thought. But the next one is mental clarity. And this one's layered. And this one is layered because it kind of just helped me learn more about myself. You know what I mean? Like it forced me to have to work on my other personality traits. What I mean by that is, since I first got into like styling and profiling, right, in like middle school, and then into high school when I started getting my own money and I could buy my own shit, I never realized I was an introvert. I always thought I was just shy, but like looking back and knowing what I know now, I was an introvert. So because I was so introverted, but I was still good at sports, I was still good at art, like, you know what I mean? Like I was still nice looking, I still had girls and stuff, but I was introverted. So I made up for a lot of my introversion with my style. Like that was how I expressed myself. I wouldn't talk too much, you know what I mean, if I didn't want to, if I didn't feel like talking. But I definitely made sure I was clean. You know what I mean? I made sure I was fresh out the gate. You know what I mean? So like taking back and removing a lot of these sneakers from the equations and removing a lot of the impulsive and toxic shopping habits that I had, it peeled a lot of that back, and it made me have to work on my introversion, you know, really understand it. What does that actually mean? What is my superpower within that? You know, it helped me to have to work on how do I break the ice with somebody that I don't know, or how do I mingle better, and a lot of these other, like, just how to move in social settings, and reading, you know, like now I was spending less mental time, one, trying to figure out what I'm gonna wear in the morning. And then all day I was spending like all my free time at work or whatever. I'm scrolling my phone, trying to see what new releases is coming out, trying to make sure I'm staying up to date on all that shit. Like now I got mental space to, I can read. Like I'm reading books. I'm helly reading, fam. Yeah, like I'm helly reading, bro. So yeah, man, that really, that right there. And I can keep going on and on because it's so much. That's so layered, the mental clarity thing. You know, even just how symbolic it is. Like I started my minimalism journey before the whole Marie Kondo Netflix thing came out, the tidying up thing or whatever. But if you've seen that, imagine that same sort of thing where like getting rid of a lot of them clothes and shoes was kind of like symbolic of like a weight being lifted off of you. You know what I mean? It was kind of free. So that also played a part in the mental clarity too as well. You know what I mean? So I guess to put a cap on that one, at least for the moment, and I could expand on it more, but to put a cap on that one, I would say, you know, definitely kind of, I feel more confident in myself now than I ever did before, back when I owned hella sneaks and hella clothes and hella jerseys and all the clothes and shoes I owned. You know what I mean? I feel way more confident in myself, in my abilities, and my knowledge now than I ever did before. Like, period. So you know, clothes were sort of a layer that I had up, and now I peeled that back, and now I feel stronger coming out. It's like a caterpillar a little bit. You feel me? Like you in that shell, and then you think everything cool, but then you come up out that mug on the other side, and you're like, oh, hold up, hold up, I'm a butterfly, cuz like, you know what I mean? So, man, that's that one, man. And then I'll move on to this last point I got, man. Not to make these videos super long. Again, there might be a chance that, you know, some of these videos are longer. And there might be some of these sort of videos quick, where it's just like a quick little 4-minute, 5-minute or whatever. I don't know. I figured out depending on how y'all like it. Like if y'all cool with listening to me talk and ramble, then I mean we could do that. You know what I mean? That's nothing. But last point I got, man, is minimalism helped me to find my style. And this is crazy, but like, it's crazy to think, but like, I didn't even have a style before, bro. Like, I was so up on the trends, and I didn't adopt every trend though. Like, I ain't gonna make it like I'm a trend hopper, but I was just so up on like the next thing and the next thing. It was like, I didn't even have a style, a signature look. I didn't even really all the way understand what type of stuff actually looked good on me. You know what I mean? I didn't know what colors complemented my brown skin. You feel me? The melanin. Like, I didn't even know certain colors not gonna hit the same. I'm just wearing whatever, you know? So, finding my style has been a very, very rewarding, I could say, refreshing too. Cause that kind of plays into like, you know, I wake up in the morning and I'm super minimal now. So I pretty much wear the same thing to work every day. I usually wear a black tee or a hoodie. I'm just wearing a white shirt right now, so I don't blend into this background. You know what I mean? But once like this calendar switches back to white, so it go black, white every month. So when that go back to white, I'll probably end up throwing on a black tee again. But yeah, man, finding my style, man, that has been, I I can't even put into words how appreciative I am of going through that. You know what I mean? And I definitely want to serve up videos though to help help y'all. You know what I mean? If you're interested in really like finding your style, because you got to think, bro. Think about T.I. You think T.I., you think of the hat leaning to the side, the way it defied gravity and it was overhanging to the side, bro. You know what I mean? You got Tyler, the Creator. He got a style. He got a uniform, almost a look where you think Tyler, the Creator, and you think that. So, for me as an artist, as a designer, if you think about all your favorite artists, your favorite musicians, poets, whatever, your favorite creatives, they all kind of got like a signature look that you attribute to them. So for me, finding my style is like me taking another step into getting to that upper echelon, that higher tier, highly appreciated artist, designer level that I'm trying to get to. You know what I mean? Before I leave the earth, I'm trying to be, I'm trying to definitely make sure I leave behind a body of work that'll live on past me. But, with a lot of them, your favorite creatives and stuff, you definitely have a style that you can attribute to them. So, yeah, man, finding my style, man, that's just been blessings. You feel me? So, I think that's about the video right there, man. This will be interesting, bro, because I don't know, this is new. I've never just sat down and talked to a camera. I don't even think I've uploaded a video this long before. Especially after being gone for a year. I mean, I think I got 12,000 subs on this channel. I wouldn't be surprised if, let's see, I got 12,000 subscribers. So this is my new goal, man. So I can be completely transparent with y'all because I really value transparency. I got 12,000 subscribers on this channel. So let's say this channel just don't grow. Let's say it's just whatever. Even if, let's say, 4,000 people actually even are in tune and watch this video. So this video get 4,000 views. But let's say out of them 4,000, only 500 of them are even like receptive, or even going to be open and receptive to this message that I'm trying to give. I'll take them numbers. You know what I mean? I'll take them numbers to say that, we trying to move past, as a community. We trying to move past spending all our money on material things and stuff, bro. Like, period. Like, we ain't on that no more, bro. Look at 21 Savage, what he on, not wearing jewelry no more. You see how J. Cole be dressing. Like, we passed all that, bro. So, if you're not messing with this and you want me to be back on what I was on when I was 23-year-old, 24-year-old Shea, like, that's cool. There's other YouTube channels for that, and that's no diss to them, but they can still promote that and promote the lie that in order for you to be validated, you gotta have this many pairs of sneakers or these type of clothes or all that. Like, bro, I'm not promoting that no more. You feel me? I have no desire to influence nobody to buy nothing that's not adding value to their life. I have no desire to influence somebody to be going into debt to buy material things that don't bring you happiness. Period. So, and with that said, if you rocking with it, I guess hit the like button. That's the only way I be able to know. Or matter if you made it to the end, hit the like button, and then in the comments, if you made it to the end of this video, in the comments, put wear what you want. That's it. Wear what you want. Buy what you want. Wear what you want. In the comments, if you made it to the end. I appreciate y'all. I got healthy love for y'all. Anybody that still rocked with me. Everybody that followed this whole sneaker journey with me. All that. I got healthy love for y'all. And I'm definitely about to try to get back in a major way. So, Instagram, phone ring. Instagram. That's where I'm at. Period. I deleted Twitter off my phone. I don't even be on there no more because that shit is toxic. So Instagram, hit me and find me in the comment section. We'll see y'all in the next one, man.